Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ammo Virtual Bus YouTube channel. It's me and more Central, otherwise known as Ammo Bus Videos, otherwise known as Ammo Virtual Bus. Yes, it's that same voice, it's that same person. Yes, sometimes I think I never stop. Welcome to Adstow, the Adstow project, beta number 6. So we've done quite a few videos on this map recently. Hopefully still finding them exciting and interesting, just as we tick off and explore the beta 6 one by one. So this is still a work in progress map, it isn't entirely finished. But so far we've had a look at the park and ride route, we've had a look at the local route 20 with its brand new extension, we've had a look at the open top bus service that shoots across, and I believe we've also had a look at another one. We've done 4 videos. We've had a look at a lot basically throughout this map and explored a few different routes. Oh yes, and the rare replacement. So we've had a little look at the variety of routes on the map, the new routes, the variety, and all of the exciting bits and bobs. And now we're going to look at again another new route for Beta 6, the 24 service, that operates from Adstow bus station by the Morrisons, it seems, to Colstead. Or Colstead, I think it's called Colstead. I want to pronounce it like the 24. So because we know it's like first in Devon and Cornwall quite close, I thought I'd choose a First Southwest repaint pack again in the form of 32549, which until very recently was the oldest B7TL Gemini still in use and in operation with first in Kerno, so Cornwall by Kerno. So it carried this lovely two-tone green livery, numerically was the oldest of the B7TLs in use, and was a fan favourite amongst drivers. It has now since, with all the other B7TLs, been withdrawn from service for onwards donation and scrap. But we're bringing it out in the virtual world thanks to the brand new Cornwall repaint packs that have been made for the B7TL, the B9TL, as you saw in the previous video, the Atlantic Coasters livery, and a brand new E400 MMC pack that's just come out. I had the choice between this and an E400 MMC, and just like in real life, I chose this because why wouldn't you? So we're doing the 24 service, we're having a little go at this. We are due out in a couple of minutes. We've got the old dash that is the correct one for this 54 plate, and we're going to see how it manages on the 24 service. Now I haven't done the 24 service yet, so I don't know what this route is like, or at least from memory I haven't done it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, see what it's like. This very much does remind me of doing this bus on the U1, the U1A, and catching it from Cherville bus station. I will admit this is quite cool. Oh wow, look at that! All the stops are first bus times on all the old Falmouth to Cherville route on them. Oh, that's cool. Saying I was literally just on about the U1 and the U1A. That is cool. So yeah, with that in mind. Let's make our way. Oh, no. So this route looks to be around 15-20 minutes long, something like that. So it is on a local service, but I would imagine like many local routes that I've sampled in Cornwall, it's a route that you can get a decker on, so I'm hoping that is the case. This is incredibly tight here now. Very, very tight. I am hoping that in an update it does get wider, just a tinge, just a smidge wider than that. I'd still love the location of the depot here. I think the 24, in the actual mindset of Adstow and realism, I believe by the looks of that sign, is operated by Stagecoach, but I wanted to drive a Colonel livery, so today it is going to be operated. My first. First are going to be operated. Although I do know that first will operate 24, I believe, in Cornwall. So it does sort of go with that a little bit. I'm going this one. Oh, I'm going down an entirely new corridor, that's exciting. I think. Oh no, we're going down to the station. I don't remember seeing any signs for this at the station. Ah, no, we don't. We bypass it. Now, what would be probably quite nice here is if we are bypassing the station, a bus stop quite close to the station, and that would be quite cool. Just for that realism of people catching the bus to the station, kind of way. No, that's fine. These B7s are gone. To be fair, I did not think I would be going on one in 2025, so I was quite amazed actually that I managed a couple of them when I went down to Cornwall, and a few new ones as well. So there was a few returnees, so a few that I'd previously been on. A few that I'd previously been on, but there were also a few new faces. So it's like 37163 that I started at Adstow series off. That was one I hadn't been on until this year, and I'll say at least one or two others as well that were sort of quite random, and then I managed, I think 37002, that was another one, so it was quite nice. Yes, I didn't get them all, and yes, I wasn't going to get them all unless I went down every weekend. They changed the outstation rosters. Unless I went over every single weekend they did that, then I wouldn't know. There's no way I've got everything. It was quite nice to get the ones I made. Quite a few guys at 32549, the pool as well. The 371s, that was really nice. So, and then a couple of big ones a bit. So I think really quite a nice trip. It is going to be a shame going back next year for the bus rally if I do end up going. And it just pretty much just being empty seats. I think it is going to, and no open tops either. Again, I discussed in a previous video, it's a long length as usual. So it is going to be weird. I think for the first time ever, the 3 days isn't actually going to be exploring the buses. I think it's just going to be doing something totally different because there's not going to be any buses, any really decent buses to go on there. It's such a shame. Really, really is such a shame. Oh, the stagecoach depot. I do love how the depots have been properly. Oh, that was quieter than I thought it was. It's nice that the depots have been properly immersed in the areas. Sometimes when you're driving on the map, you feel like the area has been moulded around the depot. Don't get me wrong, some places in society that has happened, but it's not that common. But this map, you do feel like the yards and the depots and things like that have sort of been moulded into the areas, into local resident bits, and over time sort of evolved, if that makes sense. And the architecture feels the same, so all sort of feels like it matches. Because sometimes you can drive maps and you just look and you just go, how on earth is this depot landed here? This time in the last couple the video explained just about what the video was. 2 days. 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 2 days wasn't as obvious as I was hoping, because of the kind of style of mini roundabout that was. I was like, do I turn right? And then I saw all the gates, and I was like, no, I don't turn right here. So yeah, this, as I say, is like one of the brand new routes that has been worked on. Very nice, I must say, very, very nice. God, it's just like the one in real life. See if I can get a nice screenshot here. Oh, I don't know where I am. Oh, okay. Hiya, boss. There we go. Oh, not that one, not that one, that one. Yes, that'll do. Look at that. God, blimey, that looks amazing. God, that's serious. It does look the part, does that? Drop a nice screenshot. Oh, and there is a... Oh, is that the other angle? Oh, no, and then that's... Yeah, that's as far across as I can get. But look at that. Lovely sunlight. You get the whole effect of the surrounding area. God, that is amazing. And I think that is as good of a screenshot as I'm going to get, to be honest. I think I'm going to struggle to beat that. So I have chosen to drive the B7 again, because to be quite frank, I am actually missing driving B7TLs. I haven't driven one in quite a while, so I do need to go somewhere and drive on one, I think. Because sometimes it's like you drive the vehicle in OMSI and you're like, oh, I really like driving that. And I'm just like, I haven't driven one in ages. It's not like me. I used to genuinely drive them loads. I used to just be a regular curtain to be jumping in a B7 and driving it. So I think this is the bit, yes, where we're going to Morrison's. And that's a nice new Morrison's building as well. I haven't seen that model before. Very nice. With the new updated logo on it, everything. The car park round the side. Oh crikey, this is quite impressive. And the very, very big distribution centre at the back. You know it's a regular occurrence that buses run early on this. If it's specified in this map that it's a timing point. If it is specified that it is a timing point, then it is definitely where it's going to be slightly earlier. Now, what I have liked about these routes is they are steady enough. I mean, this one's quite nice because it does give you a little bit more time, so it's like intended time for you to sit at Morrison's. Again, something that happens in real life where... I'll move the time forward though. Where bus companies will give intended time locations. It's like, for example, in Bradford, the 5-lane and Morrison's buses do have intended time sat there. So it's like the red lines, the 640, 641, they get intended time there because they do sort of circular around. The Shipler buses, the 612, 13, 14, they get intended time sat there as well. The idea is they will be sat there for a couple of minutes, just to sort of like get people on and off, or to just regulate the service. So they do have time where they are intended to sit there. Some places do it, some places don't, but I think especially in the supermarket, to promote the fact that the vehicle's there and to make it easier to give more time for people to get on and off the shopping bags, I do think it's a really good thing to do. I went a little bit further with that than I planned. I'm going to be honest, I sort of shot round the car and then I was like, oh, ended up a little bit further from the bus stop than I had intended. exciting. Again, this is what I love in a map where there's enough variety in the scenery that it keeps it exciting, but it is also realistic. So you're not sat here thinking, oh my god, you won't have this, then this, then this together. But here you've got the houses, then you've got the retail park, you've obviously got the Morrisons round the corner that's been there a little bit longer than the retail park. They've opened an Asda and a McDonald's to compete with it and that kind of thing. It's cool. It's cool. And this livery is so nice. It's also nice to have some proper Cornish first Cornwall liveries in the game. I mean, as I say, I saw the OMSI repaint pack recently and I was just absolutely blown away by the screenshots of it, the Coast to Coast livery, the Tinner livery, the new ultraviolet first livery that's on 333, but still with the Cornish seats in. So cool, and definitely will be featuring in a future video, that is for sure, because as you all know, I do like showcasing the ultraviolet livery off in OMSI. You lot love seeing videos of it now and guys, and that's just the time. Oh, that's a low bridge, I'm glad we're not going underneath that. Ah, we terminated to retail estate, I think. Does make sense. Oh no, we might not. Oh no, I think we do. I think we do. That's nice and easy, and again, like a route would be in real life. You tend to find routes like this terminated at retail park and bits like that. It's like when I went to Norwich, quite a lot terminated at retail parks and hospitals, bits like that. And again, a cool terminus. We've not just gone with a basic terminus, we've got the taxi rank here, we've got the bus bay. Again, the realism of the bus terminus, so cool, so genuinely cool. And it is just an absolute cracking map. Seriously, seriously is. Let's get that blind set and changed for the next trip. That we're not doing, but the bus might be. We'll see how we do. And yeah, that was the 24 series. Relatively short and sweet, to be fair. I was expecting it to be ever so slightly longer in length, but it was really nice. A nice, steady local run that you can take an old banger decker on, or you can sort of take a little MIDI thing on that. This kind of route that is pretty cool. Just got that kind of variety on it, and just something that you can just whiz about on. A nice extra additional route, nice extra bit of variety, and yeah, absolutely cracking. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And again, just another brilliant route on the brand new Adstow project coming very soon for public release. So this is still a beta stage map, so if you did see anything that doesn't seem right that I might not have noticed, please do remember it is still a work in progress. The developer will be looking at these videos and looking at the map and playing it over and over, and we're playing it off camera as well and reporting stuff back if we find anything, so that things can be rectified and finalised for public release. I don't know if there's going to be another beta stage at the moment. I don't know if we're going to carry that through. We will have to see. There are also AI buses. I've just chosen to switch them off just for ease for recording these videos, as it can sometimes get a bit congested and the computer can have a little bit of a breakdown, because the AI buses are absolutely stunning with their variety on the map. But sometimes my computer struggles a little bit when I'm trying to film and have a 4K livery and load all the AI buses up with all of their high quality repaints as well. So that's why I have them switched off. But again, lovely AI buses, lovely route, lovely map, lots of detail, and hopefully a map coming soon. There is no release date as of yet for this. It depends on when the developer is happy that their personal project that they've been working on their own for years now in their eyes is complete. Might be a little bit, might be a bit shorter, might be a bit longer. We'll have to see. It's up to them because it is their project. They've worked their heart and soul into this, and you can definitely tell when you drive these routes with just how nice and beautiful they are. With all that said and done though, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then do be sure to click that like button so that more people can find it and enjoy like you have. And if you haven't already, do be sure to subscribe to the And More Virtual Bus YouTube channel for more content like this from OMSI 2, the bus simulator. If you haven't already, do subscribe and check out my previous The Adstow project videos. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos on this map and other work in progress maps that I've been given very, very kind exclusive access into. A reminder as well that if you are working on a bus, working on a repaint or a map that you would like me to showcase, you can email it across to me at amc.andmorecentral@gmail.com and I will take a little look at it and showcase it in a future video. For now though, I really hope you've enjoyed this one and I will see you all in the next video, mate. Bye for now. Bye.